What's up guys, TJ with Tech Paradise here with a new unboxing for you guys. I know I don't always do unboxing videos with my new devices these days, so I figured this time around I will do an unboxing and a first impressions video all in one. And as you'll see from the title, I did get the iPad Pro tonight, the iPad Pro 9.7-inch model. I picked it up at my local Target, and so we'll go ahead and jump right into it in just a moment. But first, I'll go ahead and show you the packaging. As you can see, I got the space gray model. I really prefer the space gray. Although I have owned white iPads in the past, like I had a good old iPad Air 2 last year for a while. But I actually really just have a soft spot for space gray black. I just think it looks the most sleek. But anyhow, this is the packaging. It looks pretty much identical to the iPad Air 2. I guess even the larger iPad Pro packaging. The one exception being that now they actually show the candle dump. So, of course, it's still that they show you the slimness of the tablet, but they also do now, as you'd expect, show the candle dump since it is part of the design. So, that's the packaging. But before I get to the unboxing of the iPad, I also did pick up one of these as well, the Apple Pencil, which I didn't buy until now, mainly because I just wasn't compelled to. But tonight I was thinking about it for a few minutes and I said, you know what, I really would like to try this out, and it would be great for note-taking, sketching, maybe drawing, or painting, which I don't do any of those things professionally, but it is kind of relaxing and fun to do some drawing or painting once in a while. So I figured, what the heck, I would spend the money and just get the Apple Pencil. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, in my review video, I'll give you a full explanation of why I actually chose to go back to the 9.7-inch size for the iPad Pro. But in a nutshell, basically I had been thinking a lot, especially the last few days, and I really thought about how I really missed this form factor. Now, the iPad Pro 12.9-inch might give you that huge screen real estate that naturally comes with, such a big device. The problem is the benefit of that huge screen doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, outweigh the downsides of it, which is that it is so huge and hefty and bulky. It's not something that you really want to use in every scenario. And I use my iPad constantly, and so I found myself really missing this 9.7-inch size. But again, I'll explain that again in the review video. So let's go ahead and jump right to the unboxing of the 9.7-inch iPad Pro. And spoiler alert, it's really not that much different from the iPad Air 2 in terms of the unboxing side of it, but we'll do it anyway just for the fun of it. And of course, you probably noticed I already took the plastic off of it. I took the plastic off of the Apple Pencil as well, just for the sake of convenience and time. But here it is, in the box, all nice and looking all beautiful as iPads always do. And oh yeah, I'm picking this up, and already, guys, I feel butterflies already, just because I know it sounds kind of stupid, but I do love iPads, as you can hardly imagine. But already, I'm just instantly falling back in love with this size again. There's just no better form factor, guys, than this 9.7-inch iPad Pro. There's just nothing better. There's nothing that feels better, especially coming from the larger iPad Pro that is heavier and bulkier in the hands. This just feels like a godsend. It's beautiful. So it's actually kind of crazy to think how much technology Apple packs into this little form factor. So we'll set this guy to the side for a second, and I won't waste too much time on this because we all know what's inside the box here. We have the documentation, which looks like Apple kind of changed up the design of the documentation thing a little bit. But it's all the same stuff. You get your welcome guide and you get your Apple stickers, I believe. I hope. We'll see here. Yes, okay. So yes, like I said, you get your welcome guide, as I said, and you do still get your 2 Apple stickers as well. Which I'm glad, because knowing Apple, it wouldn't be totally unlike them to stop doing the Apple stickers. But I think since the Apple stickers are such an iconic part of the, I guess you could say the experience of buying an iPad, I guess that or not just iPad, but really any Apple device, they wouldn't take that away, at least not yet. So that's the documentation, nothing much to it, but I just figured I'd show you guys that. Now, one thing to note about this, is that with the 9.7-inch iPad, you do not get the longer lightning cable that you do get with the 12.9-inch iPad. Now, I actually I'm not going to try to yank it out, but basically I do have the longer lightning cable from my other iPad Pro that I actually kept, but it's worth noting that you do want to, if you do like that longer lightning cable, you will need to buy that separately, because that does not come with the smaller iPad Pro. And of course you get your charging brick, which is, I believe, only a 10 watt. Yes, 10 watt with a smaller iPad. So that's good. And that's it. That's enough about the packaging and all that accessory stuff. I think you guys knew all that already. So I'll set this to the side over here for now. And now let's get to the other fun thing about tonight. The Apple Pencil. Now this is especially exciting to me because unlike the iPad, which I've unboxed like a million times in my life, I have never actually unboxed or held an Apple Pencil ever. This is the first time holding it and actually experiencing it since it came out last fall. So I'm assuming to unbox this, you just pull the tab, and I guess I was right. And you are presented first with documentation, and inside this thing here, we'll get back to the pencil in a second, but inside this thing here, I know it comes in it already. You get the usual welcome guide thing, and you also do get extra tips, as well as I'll show you guys this extra tip. And you do get a lightning charging adapter so that you can actually charge your Apple Pencil just through a standard lightning cable, and you don't have to plug it into your iPad, which I think looks really bizarre, but you can do it that way if you want. And like I said, you just get a bunch of documentation as well. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get to the highlight, which of course is the pencil itself. Now this seems, and I almost dropped it, but I didn't. This actually seems a little bit taller than Microsoft's Surface Pro pen, which is actually pretty nice. So just upon first impression, this feels really nice in the hand. And I can't say this enough. This is pretty significant for me because I've never actually held an Apple Pencil. It feels really nice in the hand. It doesn't feel overly heavy, but at the same time, it does feel good quality. Even though it's still made out of plastic, it's not metal or something, but it still feels good in the hand. And doesn't feel quite as slippery as you would think it would for being plastic. So, of course, the top comes off like so, and that's how you charge it. So that's actually pretty cool too. And that's neat. So this is it. Apple Pencil looks pretty good, feels good in the hand. I can't wait to actually connect it to my new iPad and start using it. But yeah, just upon first impressions, this is really nice. to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth $100, well, that is only time will tell, at least in my case. But it's definitely one of those things that it seems like it's going to be good quality. And so we'll put that to the side for now. And that was the Apple Pencil. And let's go ahead and before I end this video, let's go back to the iPad real quick. I know you guys, if you're like me, you love the removing of the plastic. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'll go over a couple physical differences between this and the iPad Air 2. Oh yeah. There's nothing quite like taking the plastic off of the brand new iPad. Oh, I just love that sound. There we go. All shiny and new. And in just a few minutes, it'll be covered with fingerprints again. But anyhow, to go over a couple of key differences, again, you might look at this and upon first impression, you might say, gee, it doesn't look much different than a space gray iPad Air 2. And you would be correct. It's not that much different. But there is some key differences that are kind of subtle. So for one key difference is the fact that there is a candle dump, which I'm sure you've seen in other videos now. This candle dump definitely stands out. You can kind of just see how it stands out, which is kind of surprising for Apple, but they had to do it if they wanted to include that a camera. And Apple just assumes make a candle dump rather than make the entire tablet thicker, which I guess I agree with. And for the first time in an iPad, it does now come with an LED flash, which is really nice. And another physical difference is you do now have two speakers on top in addition to the two speakers on the bottom. And that does provide much better, richer sound, which most people will really appreciate. Other than that, most things look the same. There's so much to dive into this new iPad. I can't wait to tell you guys about it in a review. But basically, there's this new two-tone display. There is just so much to talk about. And I can't wait to get into it. And I will do that in my next video. So until then, guys, I'll leave this here for now. And thanks again for tuning in. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to Tech Paradise. And I'll see you guys really soon. Have a good night. Or a good day, I guess, depending on when you're watching.